Make the piece that goes over the bottle. Oh no, just give us a hand for a second. So the next thing I'll do is the little twist in the shaft of it. That looks pretty cool to do actually. Just how easily this turns if you try and do this cold. You want to have a fair bit of strength about you. Little twist in there. So now I'll prepare the other end to put the little piece of rod on. Then I'll weld the two together. Stem that down. Turn this into a teardrop shape for now so I can weld it together. Now the weld I did it with the head, that was a pretty easy one to do because both pieces are already together. With this one, I've got two separate pieces, so I have to hold one in one hand, the other in the other hand, and I've got to use a hammer, so I haven't got three arms, so it becomes a little bit tricky. Mate, when I pull this out, just can you push that fire back in a bit? It's a bit all over the place. That'll do. Weld him. You don't have to bash it together. It actually wants to come together. It's just a matter of forging it together. Yeah. That'll. Now I'll prepare the both ends to weld, put the flux on and whatnot. Want that steel really nice and clean without any impurities on it. That one's ready to go. You might notice I'm using different tongs all the time, simply to suit different size metals. If I was to use the wrong size tong, could very easily just, like a hinge could flick out or flick back at me. That's why you see we've got a lot of different types of tongs. Most of the blacksmiths, they were doing a different job. They needed a pair of tongs. They didn't just whip down to Bunnings and buy them. They just make it. Prepare this one. You know. Now for the tricky part. Basically I've got to put those two together. So I'll bring them up to a welding head. Once again, I can't see what's inside the fire, so I'm just reading the flame. I can see it's going in more of an orangey yellowy colour. That's just from the steel underneath preparing the molten metal stage. Pretty soon I'll see a few little sparks come up. No, she's right to go. Which is there. Gradually just, you see I dropped those tongs, I was saying I haven't got 3 arms, so. That's a pretty solid weld there. Clean him up, then I can go ahead and just finish him all off. The tongs on the ground there, you'll see, they might look cold. They're probably, the end of them is probably 6,000 degrees.
すげえあんなやつんだ。
So when my little kids come into the blacksmith shop, they know never touch anything on the ground, or if they do have to touch something, they'll just put it with the back of their hand. Skin's a bit thicker there, so yeah, you might get a little burn, but it's a lot better than just grabbing it with your hand and getting a good solid burn. So I'll do this, the hallmark Darcy, please. Just put my little hallmark on it. Most blacksmiths have got their own little stamp with their initial, or just, you know that you've made it. And now all I can do is just clean it up, make sure it fits, the job's right. Beautiful. I'll just wire brush him up and spray, mate, please. Oh, that's right. No,
どうしていっぺんにやるんだろうね。どうしていっぺんにやるんだろう。割れちゃうからかな。
There you go.
破りそうだね。すごい破れてる。
Just put a little bit of oil on it and stop it from rusting. Can use beeswax.
この樽作りもすげえんだよね。
すごいね、あっちのね。
熱くないの？うわー。
Bottle open.
すごいね。
バーミレー。
25.
あ、分かります。売ってんだ。
あ、25ドル安いよ。
All right, yeah. Yep, the head's molded.